All right, guys, I'm here with Elijah. All right, Elijah, what'd you do today?
So I got top six. Got sixth place in the OTS championship.
Right. What were you playing?
Kashtira. My bad. A little tired.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
good,
sleep
you're
last night. So I played Kashtira pure.
Okay. Do you have any
My
shout
own
outs?
little variant. What was it?
Do you got any shout outs before we start the deck profile?
Want to shout out AFG, my team.
Let's go.
Appreciate them. We got a Mac coming soon. My boy Josiah, hop around, Josiah.
Hop, yes, sir.
Big hop. He told me not to play a lot of stuff, so I didn't play it. I listened. It worked a little bit. Also, the rest of the boys on the team, Mondrell, the people I test with a lot, I want to shout them all out.
Okay.
So starting off the deck profile, best card in the game in the Tier 0 format.
Yes, sir.
Shifter. Main three of these, got to. Now to the deck. 3 Fenrir. Starter. You get this, you win the game.
Crazy card, right?
Just keep summoning himself.
Yeah.
Please send him back to my hand so I can summon him again. Unicorn. He searches a spell, which lets you combo off. He was nuts all day, even when I didn't have Fenrir. Ogre. Ogre slept on. I don't know why people play him at 2. Him being able to give you information and just getting that trap. If you open Shifter, you're just able to just recycle him just off his trap card.
Okay.
So I would play 3. I would keep it at 3 until we get the new stuff. You know you have to play the spell card. So we'll put it over Unicorn. Spell cards lets you normal summon level 7s. Let me recycle.
It's a recursion.
If you don't out this, I'm going to keep playing. We're going to see who can last the longest. Trap card. I played 2.
Okay.
Just because everybody likes to play tier and they want to mill my deck, and I have no way of getting this card back.
Fair enough.
So if I see it in my hand, cool. If I don't see it, it's fine as well. But having it is always a plus, especially with these two together. Please put me under Shifter. I had a guy put me under Shifter, and I sat there and looked at him, and then he bitch-stealed my Shifter away, and I had another Shifter in hand. So we just played a whole game full of Shifter, and he just kept doing it. So I was like, fine, we're just going to keep on recycling these.
Okay. Is that all the Kashtira cards you were playing?
All the Kashtira cards.
Okay,
so 3 spells, 2 traps, 3 of all the monsters.
Okay.
All right, so Side Beast. This card, people don't read cards, so that's the best part. When you normal summon him, you can activate his effect to banish. So if you have him in hand and this, it's an automatic full combo, free level 7 because he turns himself to a 7.
Okay.
I will say he just lost me the game in top 8, but we was in top deck playing against Tier.
Right.
He had Havness in hand. I top decked this. I had to activate it because I had trap set down. I had trap set already. So I think I might cut this down to 2, just because the Havness and letting them mill.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
MVP.
Whoa. Yo, Karibo's still good.
Best Karibo. So I activated this effect and revealed, and the guy was like, yeah, cool. What does it do? I told him it turns it to the level. Lets me, pretty much, I can only XZ number monsters. And I told him, the number monster made with this card gets the effect that it can't be destroyed by battle or a card effect.
Oh, wow.
And just that makes them have to play something to send that card off the field.
Okay.
A lot of people tried to Jura Swarm a lot. I did take a couple of those. You can make Big Eye with this.
Oh, yeah.
Just sit on a big eye, but I was mostly making Diabolo, so this card definitely has to play at 3 just because it's a special summon for right now. Main Pankratops.
Oh, yeah, the one pink.
He's level 7.
Oh, he's level 7?
And he's free.
Okay, my fault. Yeah, you got it.
So main deck him. He makes you combo, and he's also interruption. It makes them think about what they got to do because he's on board.
Crazy at 1 still.
So here go my spicy tech for the deck.
Okay, let's go.
Spirit Neos.
Whoa.
So what this card does is when your opponent attacks, you can special summon him.
Yep.
And if you special summon him with that effect, he can't be destroyed by battle.
Okay.
So his other effect, after he gets summoned, you can activate the effect, and you can search. It's a card from deck to hand, a polymerization, or one spell or trap that mentions elemental hero monster card name.
Okay.
So instant contact.
Yeah.
You get the search instant contact.
And is instant contact just to get like a level 7 fusion?
Level 7 or lower.
Oh, okay.
So instant fusion if you want to. Pay 1,000 is worth it. So if you're going first, you have this in hand. You set up your board and they out it. They attack. You can special summon this, put it in defense. Most of the time in battle phase, they can't send it off the field. Search this. So next turn you have 2 7s to make your plays back over.
Okay.
So just keep recycling.
That's definitely spicy. But it sounds good.
This card caught a lot of people off guard. They did not see it coming. Asked me why I was playing it. Hand traps. Just Ash.
Ash is just. Ash
It's a level 3. You'll see when I get to the extra deck. But I only played it at 2. Flunderies is a kind of a bad matchup. So if you got Ash, at least you got a little bit of help. Other than that, I'm siding it out against Tyr.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Ash is not the best against the best deck right now, because...
Yeah. Main 2 Lava Golem.
Okay, I don't like that card at all. What you doing?
I have 1 normal summon in the deck, really, that I have to activate the effect or anything off normal summon. So why not?
That's fair enough. Like that's definitely, that's like the only card that could really break a tier board.
Yeah, and you got a lot of tier players that like to slow play a little bit. So
let them know.
If they take 40 minutes, at least you got the burn card in your main deck. So 3K, not a problem. Fenrir says, hey, that's cute. We'll banish it face down. I don't need it. So those 2.
Okay.
Extenders. Don't look at the rarities in this match. It's hard to find this card.
That's all right. They won't tell.
So 7 swords, pretty much Fenrir, plus this card equals full board. You search, use this, banish them, get Unicorn. Unicorn gets you the spell card, and you just bring the Fenrir right back. So full combo, draw 2. Draw 2 cards are always amazing in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes. We like pot of greens.
So talents.
Yep.
Another card you gotta play because people want to play on your turn all the time.
Of course.
So why not?
Which is good.
I didn't rip no cards off people's hands today. I did take some monsters, and I drew 2 a lot. We want to draw 2.
I always draw mine together, so I might have to get the ultra ones.
Yeah, I guess so. These common cosmics because I don't want to see them. But for some reason, a card that's coming up next, I opened this and the spell card or the trap card for Kashtira. So it was always kind of lit with having this just set. They don't know what's going on.
And is it like, with tier being like the best deck, do you just want to hit like their Solic or like their field spell or something? Or
I try not to let them set that up. So I mostly hit that field spell. So because it'll destroy my monsters and I don't want that.
Because I was going to say, like, if they try to negate like one of your Kashtira.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I got this in hand. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's always a backup card. Plus, you got to have something to play around mine. I put a lot of monsters on the board.
Yeah, mine is... mine.
So, this is my out to mine, pretty much.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So, Shifter without the legs.
What is this, Dino Rapid? What is this, bro? Come on.
Hey, man. So, play Fisher. Honestly, Fisher was okay. I low-key feel like I should drop it because I didn't know the XCs go to graveyard.
Because they're materials.
Yeah, so, I mean, that kind of sucked, but who cares? I mean, they can't really use their graveyard anyway. But, I mean, it was good having it. Sometimes I left it in going to, when I knew I was probably going second, put it on field just to make it like, hey, get this off the field.
Right. Force them to,
macro, so all day long. These 2 was opening, so setting this, these 2. After I search the trap, you got to pick which one it is. We're gonna see if you can find it. So I guess that was pretty cool. Just a whole bunch of good stuff. I mean, I don't need my graveyard.
True.
I don't need it to be banished either.
Okay, because the spell brings them back from the banished zone, doesn't it?
Banished or grave, non-targeting.
Okay.
That's very important, non-targeting.
So will you be playing this deck like when it gets to support?
100%.
Yeah.
I sold my tier to play this instead because I didn't want to play tier all day. So going in the extra deck.
Okay, is it 15 cards, right?
Yeah, 15 cards.
How many in the main deck?
40 exactly.
40. Ooh, that's good. I like 40. Yeah.
40 exactly. I did not make these cards at all day.
Okay, I don't even know.
So I'll just break it down. Draco Sack. The Flundery players, they know about it, but they don't know about it. it's a win. I get to make it. So that's the most important thing. If I can special summon Unicorn, normal summon any level 7 out my deck, I'll make this, pop that wind barrier statue so I can do some stuff at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, another Flunderies. So this card with instant contact. Air Neos is like the hardest card in the world to find, especially because it can't get reprinted. But this card can't be destroyed by battle, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. While it has different attributes under it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it becomes whatever attributes has it as material. So I usually make it with Aqua and Unicorn because he can't be destroyed. And I just let them sit there and see how long until they can get to that Riza or that Unexplored Winds.
Okay.
Didn't play any Flunderies today. Also, it has a quick effect. So you can detach, target something in the graveyard, and make it added as material, so then it just keeps recycling.
That's really good against tier, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another effect that's good. So then I tried to go into Moth this top 8 so I could attack directly, but he just didn't have no cards in hand, so it was no point. So Moth lets you attack directly if you have no other monsters, but it does have damage. Then it burns for 500 for every card they have in the hand when you detach after you do damage. So just a burn card. I mean, you gotta have them. You gotta be toxic. Burn cards.
Okay, more burn cards. We stay toxic here.
Shout out to Joe for the cheap one. I'm waiting on the ulti to come.
And now is that hot?
So just here so I can burn. It's level 7.
Yeah.
I made this man all day.
Okay.
I'm taking Druid Worms so they don't pop my stuff automatically. I'm taking anything that I had a problem. I played against Despia. He pretty much, I said battle phase, and he had to use the effect of Cocytus to make my monster 0.
Yep.
So I ended up making him into this and taking this Cocytus so I could attack him directly.
Now, you never felt like you needed more than one big eye? Because I remember like when this deck was coming out, people were like, yo, get your big eyes.
Nah, man, because I'm not trying to make them. The rest of the extra deck, I'm pretty much recycling them as much as possible if I can.
Okay.
The Kashtira. So they don't let you play tokens on the zone, so I had to draw it out, Using a pencil, make sure you exit out. I locked in game 1. I opened like beautiful the hand that you want to have, and I locked his whole monster zone. He was playing Rika.
Okay.
So he had one monster zone to use, and you can't do nothing with one monster pretty much in this format. This card can't die by battle or card effect, and it's not called. You don't have to activate the effect to protect itself. Also, standby phase, you don't need material. You summon Kashtiras over and over. So I just had to do sitting there.
You don't need material?
Nope, 3K butt, you just sit on it. MVP.
Oh, you played 2 of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I play 2 because they're gonna out it. This is what I usually make with Astro Karibo. He pretty much just lets me mill people's whole deck.
Okay.
I decked out 2 people today in game 1 because they just didn't know what was going on. I had somebody activate Pot of Prosperities, banish 6. His effect lets me banish that many cards off the top of their deck, equal to the face down.
Now are you gonna try to upgrade to get the YCS version?
Hey, I got a son. Shout out to my son. Maybe when he want to play with the cards.
Okay.
Another thing, like, people are net decking real hard on the tier element.
Yeah.
So they're playing one kit. You banish that kit, they're looking kind of lost a little bit sometimes. The dude that I played, Jabril, I think it was, in top 8, I banished his kit and his Kaleido Heart. And he still found a way. So, hey, it was hard fought. We went to game 3. It was literally like 2 minutes left. So it was a hog fight game. He opened up 3 orange lights. I opened up nothing too. That's how we ended up where we was. Zeus.
Okay.
Hey.
It's still Zeus, right?
Yeah, Zeus is Zeus. He's 3K. I need a big monster. He's a big monster.
Right.
He also lets me detach to get all your cards off the field, so that's good. I like to make a lot of problems for people, so you got to have more than one out.
He's like Toxic King over here, right?
Yeah, man. Bushin, I like this card, but I think I need to play another Link too. It's good if you have hand, like you have cards in your hand. It's bad when you don't. I play a lot of 7s. So just because they're 7s, send them to you make them, send them to the graveyard, and you can make any of your XZs real quick. Also helps you pop a card. So I really like this card. You can't link it off though, so it's kind of stuck there until you let it die. But I don't know. Maybe if I find another card to take out, maybe one of the first 3, I'll leave him in here. But for right now, he's not looking like I'm gonna keep him. BLS. Made him one time today. I need a big monster. If you don't got a 3K, you can't play.
Right.
So making BLS, making him 4,500, making him attack twice. It scares people. It makes them panic a little bit. So you probably don't even plan on attacking twice with it, but you tell them that effect, they're gonna be rushed for time.
And it's still there, so
yeah. So instant contact targets.
Yeah, let's go.
I told you I was looking for the win, but you can't go wrong with Aqua and Dark. Back to harmonizing, she's unaffected. So tier cards, water and dark.
Of course, yeah.
So hey, if you're not playing around tier, you're not playing.
That's right. Tell
so
them.
These cards are good. I thought about playing the Garnet Neos just so I could get the effect off what's name, but it didn't come up. So I'll probably just stay with the Spirit Neos as the battle fader. And last but not least.
Hey.
So after we banish all their cards and we have that Ash in hand,
oh god,
we normal summon because all our monsters are 7 and Ash is 3.
And he big, huh?
Hey, I get 10 cards in the grave. he's doing some work. And if I banish a card, I'm get to banish another one.
That, yeah.
So I think I'm definitely going to keep him.
That's definitely, it's definitely spicy. But yeah, I see the logic. It's good logic, yeah.
Side deck, I just threw it together. The side deck is probably why I didn't actually win.
Okay. Did you play 15?
Yeah, I played 15.
Okay.
So I played Dark Ruler no more.
Okay.
Didn't side it in because I just didn't feel like I needed it that much. I mean, I told you I play cards to make you have to activate stuff. So talents and all that, I want you to activate those effects. Evenly matched. I feel like it counters my deck a little bit because I want to attack to activate those effects if I can.
Yeah.
But it also lets me banish face down, so I think that was a plus. But I just wanted to stack up cards if I wanted to deck people out. I didn't activate it all today.
Okay.
Play around tier.
Yep.
I played one, and then 2 Druid Worms.
2 Druid's Worm, 1 Pizza Hut, 1 Druid, 1 Sireneer. Yeah.
So these cards, I guess they are right, but I don't want cards that's not 7s on the field.
Yeah, I was about to say they're like 6, so like.
Yeah, they're in the way most of the time. So I kind of be skeptical to tie them in, but against tier you got to. Maybe I might just change them back to DD Crows because DD Crow still works the same way.
DD Crow hits anything. So.
Yeah. Hand traps substitute my ashes in the tier match.
Right.
So my logic on this at first was I was being toxic and playing
of course,
Lithogasm.
Toxic King.
You know, Lithogasm is an Earth. Fenrir searches another Earth. You rip 3 cards out the extra deck. Why not? Be toxic, and then it's time format.
Yeah. I feel like I need some of those today.
Yeah. So spiciest play of the day was against that guy playing Rika. He didn't know what was going on. But I summoned this.
Okay.
We're getting closer to time. I think he had like maybe 3 or 5 minutes left. I summoned this. Like I said, you better out it. It burn you for 500 after everything resolves. So he burned for 500, then resolved to get this off the field. Cool. Activated an effect that was going to special summon an effect monster. So I activated this because I didn't want to burn for 4K. So I started gaining life points. I got up to 11,000 after all his effects. And he just thought he was going to put me back down to 8,000 because he had Rikas and they gained attack. But that's when the spicy tech came in. Battle Fader can't be destroyed by battle. And I summoned it.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I just sat there on that. So I think that was like the spiciest play of the day. It's very toxic.
Yeah.
But that's
Yu-Gi-Oh,
it.
right? Now, do you remember what your matchups were?
So round 1 was Rika.
Okay.
Round 2 was my loss. I actually went X1-1. So I lost to Tier, and then I drew with Tier round 3. Round 4, I played against, what did I play against round 4? I don't even know. Oh, it's another Tier.
Okay.
That's why I don't remember it. They blurred together. And then I played against Branded Despia.
Bistio branded Despia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just kept shifting me, so I was like, this is fun.
They shifted you even after they saw your deck?
No. They took the shifters out, but I'm just saying, like, that first game was so fun.
Oh, okay.
And I just keep playing shifters, so who cares about a mirror jig?
Right.
And then the last one was another Tier.
Yeah.
Gave me a headache. You know, you gotta play around these chain links. Make sure you're marking,
Yes, sir,
down
yeah.
these effects, because it get confusing sometimes. So I definitely think that's very important. Bring paper and pencil. But
All right.
that's how my matches went today.
Okay. All right. And that's it.